welcome back to my channel. I'm Deb. This is Deb's Corner. So today we're making Zobo. I'm using pineapple rinds. These are the back of the pineapple. I just cut some pineapple today. I'm using every part of the pineapple. So that I'm using oranges in my Zobo. I always use oranges. This is the first. I'm using lemongrass for my Zobo this time around. Let's see how that tastes. I'm also using for the first time dates as well. These are pitted dates. I'm using honey. I always use honey in my Zobo, and then main ingredient, hibiscus flower, which is what gives it that red color. Essentially, when you make in Africa, in Nigeria, at least not in Africa, in Nigeria, we call this hibiscus drink Zobo. I know in the Caribbean they call it sorrel. Still made with the same hibiscus flower, but I love Zobo so much. So usually for my Zobo, I usually just use oranges and I use pineapples, right? And honey and the hibiscus flower, and I just cook it. I think I'm going to add more. I think I'm going to add more pineapples because the pineapples give it a sweetness that I love. So I think I'm going to add more pineapples. It smells delicious. So whenever I cut pineapples, I always save the core. And I just freeze it because I always make Zobo, so I want to have it at hand when I need to make it. So let's go pour in the hibiscus flower. So I just stripped the top of the bag off. Let's open this. This is going to be easy to open. So, these are actually smaller than usual. I'm going to use about that much because I'm making a pot full of hibiscus. So these are juicing oranges. So I think these are best for this kind of stuff. You can use whatever oranges. You can use navel. You can use whatever. But yeah, use whatever. So I slice my oranges like this in circles. So some people put ginger in their Zobo. I don't want to. Since I'm putting lemongrass, I don't want to. So I'm not going to put it. Slice this. How you guys doing, by the way? How you guys doing? How's life? How you guys doing? At this moment, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I won't say stressed, overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. I don't want to go into the details of why I'm overwhelmed, but I'm overwhelmed because yeah, I think in this age where you're like raising kids plus also taking care of elderly parents, you tend to be burnt out more than usual. Like I'm still in my 30s, but you get burnt out you get burnt out. In your 20s, you're just like carefree life, you don't have to worry about your parents, you don't have to just worry about yourself in your life, right? But then late 20s, maybe mid 20s, when you start to like build a family, right, and you have your family to worry about, you don't usually worry about elderly parents till like in your 40s or 50s. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. But let's get in. This is not what this video is about. Let's continue. So yeah, I just cut my oranges. I usually wash my. I'm gonna wash it. I usually wash my hibiscus leaves. So let me do that and get back to you guys. Okay. So this part is extremely easy, like it's not rocket science. So I have my Zobo here, which is in water already. So I don't want to drink. As you can see, it's turning red. I'm wearing the wrong, what do you call it, to be in here, to be making Zobo, but sweatshirt to be making Zobo. So I wash it and I just put it in here. You can see the water already turned red. But I'm not going to use this water because this is the water I rinsed this thing with. So I use a strainer to rinse this off. The reason why you rinse your Zobo, because sometimes sand is left at the bottom. Don't know if you can see it, but there's little grains. I don't want to put Zobo everywhere, but there's little grains of sand on the corner. You can't see it, but I rinse it because I don't want that little grains of sand in my Zobo as you drink it. So I rinse it because of that. By the way, sorry, I forgot to mention, you have to have boiling water. I love this pot. This was a wedding gift. So it's been in our house for a long time. This is the best wedding gift I've received. This double broiler. I'm gonna add my orange peels in there. I love the way Zobo looks when you're making it. Look how beautiful that looks. Put that in there. And then I'm gonna add my lemongrass. Next bit is pineapples. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna add our pineapple back in there. Oops, that almost fell. Did I make a mess now? So Zobo is such a good drink to drink. It's so healthy. And we're gonna add that. So another reason why I love this double broiler is that when this is all done, I can just lift this up and it strains all my stuff and I can just get rid of it. I love that. So let's add about, I'm gonna add about 7 dates. That was 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that is it. That is basically it. I'm gonna add more pineapple rinds. Give me a second. Whenever I cut pineapples, I always just put them in Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer for moments like this. I'm gonna put this whole bag. I think I'm gonna save this. I have enough pineapples. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna put one bag. This is it. I'm gonna let this fully boil for about 10 to 15 minutes. Once it fully boils, I'm gonna take it and leave it on my stove top for basically 24 hours overnight. And once I leave that overnight, all that fruit juices, everything seeps in, and then it just tastes so good. So we're gonna see if we need honey. So it's been 24 hours. I was able to get 4 bottles. I ended up adding honey. Yeah, this is Zobo. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.